Okay, part 7. The Smith & Wesson Governor. 6 shots of either 410. There's a whole bunch of other oddball cartridges that people are making for the handgun 410 chambering. That's great. My sole purpose for buying this gun was that 1, I love guns, 2, I love Smith, and the Taurus felt cheap to me, in contrast. Also, the Taurus only has 5 rounds, this one has 6. And yes, that does make the cylinder thicker. However, that doesn't really bother me because this gun's purpose is our shotgun. So all of my employees have been trained on this weapon, and all of my employees suck at shooting aside from my wife. My wife is actually better than I am. I have full confidence that they could reach under our, main reception area, and this is magneted to the bottom of a table. They could pull this out, either roll the hammer back or not, or just double action it, and they could spray people with a mixture of either birdshot or whatever the load is. I have full confidence in any of them to hit somebody who was robbing the shop or hurting somebody or what have you. So as a defense gun for those who do not know how to shoot, this thing is awesome. Otherwise, I'm not convinced enough on any 410 cartridge coming out of such a short barrel to actually do enough. I mean, I'm gonna get battled on saying that, but I can think of much better options in similar sizes that would be much more powerful. So that's that. It's versatility, it's, depending on the load, mind you, spread and forgiveness of lack of accuracy was a big selling point for me. The fact that it has 6 rounds instead of 5, like the Judge, was a selling point for me, because I don't see anyone who works for me ever reloading. So there you go. When I first got it, I function tested it, and it ran everything fine except for shot shells. That's kind of the whole purpose of it. So I sent it back to Smith. They fixed it. I'm not sure what they did, but I was getting light strikes on all of my shot shells. And yes, the ones that said like 410 handgun. From Federal, Fiocchi, Hornady. There was another one I can't remember. Overall, great gun. It's a Smith & Wesson. So it has an awesome trigger, if that matters to you on a gun like this. Its philosophy is very simply, you can hand this to anybody and they can point in the direction of somebody bad and squeeze. So, shotgun. Worth, I don't even remember what I paid for it. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Yes, worth it. But under certain circumstances, and those are mine, and that's why I bought it. So, the Smith & Wesson Governor. Really quick, I wanted to add, bedside gun. You have yours, this is your wife's, nailed it, perfect. Or truck gun for your wife in her truck, or car, or purse. Though this is pretty damn big for a purse. Yeah. If she doesn't like shooting and doesn't want to take the time to get to know the fundamentals of a semi-auto, I think this would be a great option. Anyone who gets nailed with birdshot to the face from 3 feet away is definitely going to stop what they're doing. Though I don't advocate birdshot as a defensive load, just an example. So, for the women or smaller guys out there who don't want to spend the entire day at the range and spend all of their money and time shooting, this could be a good option. I mean, it's very intuitive just to point in one direction and pull the trigger, or roll the hammer back and pull the trigger. So, great option for those who are less inclined to learn the fundamentals of shooting. And I'm not saying that revolvers are just a go-to lazy person's gun. I would actually say a revolver is a professional's gun. They're very, very hard to master, however exceedingly easy to shoot. Not particularly well, but you have the advantage with this and the fact that it shoots shotgun shells, essentially. So, Governor, I would buy it again.